however you view it. You know, y'all can go in the comments and see what some other people think, or y'all are the people that's viewing for themselves. You can take an account of what you think and what you view. View your own assumption and or opinion of this person or character.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper Type in 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's not getting news you can use. It's not getting knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody college, though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure you're, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that news you can use, that knowledge, though. You're not getting in nobody's college, though. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, hit that good subscribe button, notification bell, hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. We're going to jump into this content, but before we do, hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe button, notification bell, hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. And make sure you tap in with that good tap in, and make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button. We're going to jump into this content, man. Notification bell, hit all. Excuse me, it's Sunday morning. It's a little early. Make sure y'all giving y'all this news y'all can use. OG from Hoover says milk is official. Let's get into it. Let's go.
So, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, however long ago, say I give about like 2 weeks ago, Adam 22 started dropping the clips of the interview he had with Gumby from Hoover. So, you know, when that interview first came out, it's funny. When the interviews first came out, right? I see a lot of people was, you know, a lot of people was liking the narrative that Adam was being pressed. Oh yeah, he on Adam's head. Oh yeah, he doing it how you supposed to do it. Oh yeah, this how you supposed to go up there. Oh, he taking over no jumper. That's
taking over no jumper is crazy.
People gonna view it, and then you also gonna have some people in the comment sections that view it as being goofy, as being viewed as being too tough, whatever. Like I said, people got their own assumptions and how they view things. Y'all already know. Hefe analogy.
I realize this. Only people who say it's too tough are the people that's too soft. I've never heard anybody who was a real stumped down individual say anything like, oh, that person think they too tough. He think he too this. He think he too that. You ain't never heard a person who's solid and they thinking solid in anything they got going on say another person is too anything because they don't care because they too busy being solid in what they got going on.
You could be sitting on that couch or sitting in the same room watching TV and draw different assumptions from what we seeing. And we just different people like have different learning capabilities, different ways of learning, you know what I'm saying? Just how they view things, you know, and as I always like to say and point out, that is a main focal point of humans, the diversity that they bring to the table, you know what I'm saying? So, however, Gumby hopped out there and he basically was like that Milk 74 is not from Hoover. And I did a reaction to that. And you got people that's don't view that as being messy. Like earlier, I did the reaction to Gumby speaking about his encounter with Big U in the prison. And you can see that I'm actually here reacting to this. I didn't say that this was true. I don't know this to be true because...
Well, it's just because of the young and Hefe where he's politically tied to, and, you know, all that kind of stuff is where it's going to be, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, and blah, 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 and all this and all that, blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of where that comes from, but, you know, it happens.
I wasn't there, but I just get my opinion of what this man's speaking, and you still got people mad. You still gonna have people say, oh, man, you spreading slander, or you saying that, or you know he wouldn't stand on that, and I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just reacting to something that I seen, and I don't get caught up in the game of social media and what social media think. What other gang members think, you know what I'm saying? I don't. Like I said, as long as I can sleep at night, and I know that I'm not doing nothing that will make me bend on integrity and bend on any moral That's all that matters. I don't know what you other people integrity is. I don't know what y'all morals is, because a lot of these dudes you don't know, you don't have conversations with these dudes. These dudes is just social media personalities for real. And a lot of these dudes might point you out to be social media because you're doing social media and you just upload a segment and get on about your day. These dudes got you on notifications, waiting for your notification to come down, watching you every which way. They know what day you going on no jumper watching you. Like, it's just crazy. But like I say,
well, it's crazy that the people who hate you the most will know your whole schedule, for sure. People who say they dislike you the most, who hate you the most and all that, know your schedule the most.
People got different ways of viewing things. And just by you doing some content versus two other gangs or versus, oh, that's messy. You're like, bro, it ain't messy, bro. It's already placed out there. And if I want to get my opinion of something, I have the right to get my opinion of something with the notion that every reaction has a reaction. But if I'm coming from a biased perspective and really just giving my opinion genuine, and you see that as being messy, then hey, that's your troubles, man. That don't have nothing to do.
Non-biased opinion. Don't worry about it. Words hard.
Do with me. It's not gonna falter me in my ways. It's not gonna make me move no different way, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, bro. You know how many of these content creators get on this camera, fake for y'all, talk good for y'all, but in the darkness is doing dark work, talking to people who y'all view as clowns or as enemies. You know what I'm saying? Hoping to work something out. Like, don't get it twisted. It's about fame, but a lot of these.
You'd be surprised at how many motherfuckers is wanting to go sit at the Freak Factory. Munchie being young and Hefe do they shit. Brandon, he do his shit, man. Shout out to those three dudes. But you know, they maintain what they maintain and they know what come of being over there. It's a lot of dudes who talk bad about them brothers for being over there and got a lot to say about how they bust they 1-2 step like Sierra, but they be wanting to be over there. You'd be surprised at how many dudes is itching. Bobby Ye will go over there in a heartbeat. Can't wait to go to No Jump.
These dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's about fame, but a lot of these dudes can say, oh, you gospeling, or because you upload this many times a day, it's this, is that, but you know, it is what it is. We gonna continue the course, you know what I'm saying? We cannot get caught up in what nobody else think, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we always for some positivity, and you know, OG Bud from Under the Groove, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see some of the concerns and in the way he feels about things, you know what I'm saying? He had dropped a segment and pressed it out there. And I'm supposed to been that got to this segment like yesterday or the day before, but I've been caught up in doing a lot of stuff. So here I am now. I'm getting to it. He basically, you know what I'm saying, called Gumby out, like, you know, kill the foolishness, you know. Can't tell this man that he's not from 74 Hoover, you know. I guess he had earned his bars and scars in the wilderness, you know. He had broke bread with the homies and things like that. But you know how that go. That's what I did. This is what I be saying about us, or what I be saying about the community. The community is at a disadvantage, and everybody want to blame social media and go on this hiatus, social media that, all you do social media. Also, you get too caught up in the social media, and the hiatus is going on.
Well, yeah, the social media is not. Social media is one aspect of it, but another huge aspect of it that no one wants to talk about is these older gentlemen that are jumping on the internet feeling like they are able to be somebody's father or be somebody's father figure when they ain't raised the kids that came out of their ball sack because they was too busy doing prison yard time or being smokers, whatever the hell y'all got going on, and now you want to come on YouTube and tell us how we shouldn't conduct ourselves. Chill out, Grandpa.
In the area, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we got to look in at, the community. The community is at a disadvantage with a lot of these dudes who's on paperwork, that's talent, that's been around, that's bigger than the program. We always like to quote, ain't nobody bigger than the program. But when we do look in them yards, it's shabby in there. It's real shabby in these yards, man. It's real shabby in these yards. Like, you know, people are not taking care of home front. So it's like, if home front ain't being taken care of, how can you even start here? Let's just keep it real. But however, we about to get into this content, and y'all already know it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate. You know?
That's real talk. If your house ain't taken care of, your house ain't together, how am I gonna tell you about my house? How am I gonna tell you about your house when my house is dirty?
It's a whole lot of talent, like I said. There's a whole lot of gifted brothers, intelligent brothers, man, in these communities, man. And They gotta find their worth, man. Got these cats out here like this, man, and ain't nobody saying none of these dudes, man. They running renegade, roughshod over the get down, over protocol, man, over codes, over ethics, principles, and standards. Like, man, damn all that, man. Me, you know, and it ain't really them. They working for somebody else. Dudes talking about who from where and where then. Man, look, man, so what does that matter, man? Milk from 74 Hoover. Can't nobody say that he ain't. That man had his experiences over there. He broke bread and threw up with homies over there. You got cats talking about what cats ain't from. They not even from there. You from over there. Same community, but you ain't got no business speaking on that. That go for him, T-Rail, anybody else. So what? You wonder why cats be like, falling back. Get the fuck out of here, man. That bullshit, homie. And I'm saying that to you, homie. That's bullshit.
I'm trying to figure out.
Get shut out your mouth, man. Find that content, homie, that's not hurting or harming the community, homie. Real shit, man. Real shit, man. You had your opportunity, like I had mine. You had yours, you know, in abundance. What you do? Come on, homie, don't do that. Don't do that, homie. You gonna get called on that, homie. That shit ain't cool. That shit is not cool. Ain't nothing fly about it, ain't nothing hard about it. That don't make you down to talk about that, man. That's the pot calling the kettle black, homie. It's bullshit, homie. Knock that shit off, man. Cause there's so much up in here I wanna let out, but I know there are certain codes, certain standards. I can't say shit, man, that I know I need to say. But there's a different format, there's a different place for that shit. So, you know, maybe one day, I don't know. There's a whole lot of brothers from all over being blacklisted. Cause they real. Cause they real. They real, man. They get in there, man, they'll cut some shit up, man, cause they real. They've been laced by the best, man. They're not having no funnies. You know? That's what real do, man. That's what real, keep it real with the real, man. Steel sharpens steel. You cannot take steel around butter, man. You can't, it's gonna cut.
Can't take steel around butter. It's gonna cut right through it.
You know, or flesh. It's gonna cut through it. Dudes better recognize, man, it ain't just Hoover, our community that's blacklisted. We got brothers from everywhere who are blacklisted because they can't be manipulated. Because they ain't going for that BS. Locked out of situations, man, because they cannot be manipulated. See, that cat Dream Foreign, he ain't up in Florida talking about what's going on in Florida politics in them streets. He can't. He's not allowed.
Doofus.
So, y'all heard it right there again from OG Bub, right? So, like, for me personally, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, you know what I'm saying, what he putting down is understandable. You know, I understand exactly, you know what I'm saying, what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I understand exactly what he's saying. But what I think, and not talking about Bub, just human beings as a whole, I've been coming to see on the social media space, like, as they like to come with the saying that social media is undefeated, right? Like Bub said, steel sharpens steel. But now today, in day and age, you don't know who real, you don't know what's sterile, because you have a lot of people dressing the part. You have a lot of people speaking the part. But people are not action orientated on the part. I've been coming to find out and see that a lot of these dudes really ain't bad dudes or really ain't enemies. A lot of these dudes want fame. A lot of these dudes want attention. And a lot of these dudes really just want to talk to you. And some of these dudes have bizarre ways of starting conversations or trying to start a friendship with you. You feel me? And that's just what I'm picking up on. You feel me? So regardless of what you do out here, it's supposed to be conducted in a manner that holds respect, that holds a standard of regard. But what about the person who ideology is these are the rule of man?
And that's where that comes in at, because sometimes it has nothing to do about gang affiliation. You from here, you from there, you do this, you do that, and all that. It's the ideologies of a man. It's the ideologies of what you're expecting to be tolerable and intolerable, what you're expecting to be real, what you're expecting to be fake. You know what I'm saying?
Because regardless of how you do something, you can do something to the T. Somebody still gonna have a problem with it. Oh, he doing this, he like this, he doing this like that. You got people feeling like you sold out because you just walked in no jumper building. Oh, he got this going on, And like, I had a good conversation with a brother tonight, right? You know, he come at me, hey man, you know, I got a problem with this, and that, and I shoot back like, hey, look, bro, check this out. Show me a piece of my content that had got somebody incarcerated. Show me a piece of my content that had been played in the courtroom. Or show me in my content where I have assisted law enforcement or I have told on somebody. I guarantee you can't do that. And I'm not gonna be getting caught up in which way a person want me to do my content. If you feel the content is nasty work, you feel it is gossip, don't watch it. That's the thing with people today. They'll sit up here and watch people that
they'll sit there and watch people who they swear to God they hate. If you hate me so much, why are you here?
It's like, and be seeked and making themselves even matter. And that's crazy work to me. All in all, OG Bub say, Milk 7-4 for moving, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, can't nobody take that from him, you know. From what I take, I think I can say he said he spoke with Gumby already. It looked like he spoke to Hawk and whatever other names that was mentioned out of his community, you know, to knock it off, you know. Don't bring certain things to social media. And like I said, I feel like that as a person. This ain't no rule that nobody have.
Once it hits the internet, it's free game for everybody. You feel me? At that point, you can put it all on Trap Lord Ross. You feel me? Like, once it hit the internet, it's on the internet.
Star upon me or placed in my mind. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I know that's not on this internet that can be placed on this internet and go viral, but I know it's not the place for the internet. Do I think foulness deserve a place on the internet? Yeah, that's just my assumption, you know. Some people may want all positivity. I'm with the positivity. But in certain aspects, like what people are not embracing or I think not fully understanding is that social media had become a part of life in reality for some people.
Social media has become the only reality for some people.
Like it's living and breathing for some people. Some people, this is some people oxygen. Now, as far as homies on the net going at each other, yeah, that's, you know, definitely, if they solid, should no solid dudes be going back and forth that's from the same hood on the net. It don't deserve a place. Somebody do something foul and it gets out there, hey, it is what it is. You fumbled and dropped the ball. You cannot be mad. But I don't want to hold you guys any longer, man, with my ideologies and stuff like that, man.
The next one, y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest is free. I'm doing this, he's free. Go.
Change the way you walk, conversations in the bank probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I will never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once. You showed you was a rock. You speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. Six blood sin, and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch, and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take the pictures. I tell you when to post it, gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina, sister wives, cause this shit can get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a trailer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 on these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me alone. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like food, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'd die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know